What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, party people. How we doing today? It's a Thursday. Hey, hi. Typing in. So while some of you guys are getting on, I wanted to just say welcome. If you haven't been on a YouTube live yet, you are in for a real treat. A lot of you that hop on are hopping on because you've seen me do some YouTube reactions, and a lot of you say you learn a lot from that. And so I wanted to just I do this like every week as much as I can to answer questions that you guys have. Do a little Q&A. You can pretty much ask me anything as long as it's within appropriateness, and especially vocal related. And I am always happy to answer. And I actually wanted to ask you guys some questions today too. So as we get into it a little bit more, I wanted to do a little bit of Q&A for you and ask you some questions and see what your thoughts are on a couple of topics as well. Hey guys, how we doing? Hey, hello, Celine, Taffy Bean. Hey, my name is Sam Ball. Sean, question marks. Dimitri, my name is Sam. Hey. Steven, good to see you. Andrea, Celoso, Chinga, Aaliyah. Hey, guys, good to see you all. It's like flooding in now. Okay, so many people. Hola, ¿cómo está? Annette, Pippi, Storm, Moody, Dimitri again. I need to ask you something. Ask me. Oh my goodness, so many I can't even read them all. Hi guys, Alabama, Cambodia, France, Australia. Hey guys, good to see you. So as always, if you don't mind, please save your reaction requests for the YouTube comments, because that's where we directly take our reaction requests from. And I will definitely get to them. I write them down on a little viral list that I have, and we go through them. And so next couple weeks is the first time I'm going to be starting to film the YouTube videos from my studio in Florida. So that's going to be exciting. You're going to see a different backdrop. It's not going to have a piano in it. Don't freak out. It's still going to be fine. And then we're going to be starting a new series on the YouTube channel called Sing Better in Seconds. And I have no idea if it's going to work well or not, but we're going to try it. I think it's going to be a really fun thing. And I think no hair color. People think I color my hair. I never have. Yeah, we're going to do a new series called Sing Better in Seconds, and it's going to be bomb, I think. The idea is that we're going to go to random places like the mall or Starbucks or something, and I'm going to help people sing better in seconds. I'm going to give them tips and tricks from a familiar song that they're singing, have them sing it without my help, and then have them sing it with my help, and listen and watch them sing better in seconds. That's the idea. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it's well received on YouTube. We're going to start that soon, and just kind of experiment that way. We're also going to be releasing some tutorial videos on the channel as well, instead of just strictly reaction videos. A lot of you guys that watch the reaction videos, you're saying to me, I'm learning so much just from the reaction videos. And I thought, if you're learning from just the reaction videos of just me reacting to someone else singing, you're going to learn tenfold more from these tutorials. And it's just going to be either me, or it's going to be me and one of my vocal coaches that I've trained to kind of give you demonstrations as I go through it. So we're going to be rolling that out soon. So the next couple months are going to be really exciting because of the tutorials, because of the Sing Better in Seconds, but also, as promised, because you guys are just so persistent in asking, I'm going to be releasing my new single. It's called She Walks the Moon. And it surprises me the way it's turning out. A lot of you guys know me as a really big power belt singer. I don't belt in the song like really much at all. It's very like, I don't know, so underdone for me. It was one of the hardest songs I've ever recorded because it was so contained, and then at the end I go up and do some cool things that I'm not going to tell you yet about, but it's very much like a summer dance pop song. Very fun. So I'm excited for that. Camille, we'll go into questions now, guys. Madison, I will coach you. Anyone that's looking for coaching, by the way, I'm happy to coach you personally, or I have hand-trained coaches that I've spent extensive time with one-on-one training, so that they're basically me with a different face. And if you want private coaching yourself, online or live, you can do live lessons in Atlanta, or you can do online anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter what time zone you're in. that is available through emailing info@terrasimonstudios.com. Again, that's info@terrasimonstudios.com. And all of this information that I tell you about, any links or email addresses, it's also in the description box of this video. So if you want that, Kirsten, I think your name was, if you want that, just go ahead and email and we will send you, Tammy will get back with you and give you information about that. So we have a question about singing through sickness, like sinusitis. Okay, I'm so sorry, you're sick. So here's the deal. If there are points of no return in sickness where you simply just need to call a spade and shut the heck up, right? Certain levels of sinusitis you can sing through. For instance, if you are congested and even infected, green mucus, that kind of thing, but it's really localized to your nasal passages and hasn't really come down, like if it's disgusting to say, but if it's thicker mucus and there's not a lot of postnasal drip, which irritates your larynx and your vocal cords, well, then you can sing through that. But if it's very runny and you have a lot of postnasal drip, if you sleep on your back and it's just coming down at night and you wake up all raspy, that's something that you're probably going to end up wanting to curtail the singing on, because you're singing through inflammation at that point and you're not functioning to the level where your cords need to be in order for you to sing healthfully. So if you have like bronchitis or laryngitis, that's not something that you really want to sing through unless you absolutely have to. I've had to before. It's no fun. And there are things that have to be done and allowances that have to be made in order for me to get through it. For instance, lowering the key, changing the way I sing it. For instance, if I belted something before, I may try to mix it or put it in my head voice in that instance. So ideally, if you have that kind of difficulty, you would wait. But if you can't, like if you have a performance and you have to, some singers even go so far as to go to the doctor and get a steroid shot. I mean, I've never had to do that, but I've come really close. And the reason I really try not to is because when you get a steroid shot, you feel invincible. And so you push through and you do everything you would as if you weren't sick. But the thing is, you still are. You just don't feel like you are. And so you're actually, the propensity for you to cause much more damage there is much greater with a steroid shot. You can sound great, you can get through it, but it's going to cost you later. And your voice is going to be like, F you, I know what you did to me. And you're going to have to pay for it later. Dave, hi, beautiful Tara. Oh, thank you. I am a Facebook supporter. Thank you so much. Super fan for Angelica. Yeah, your name looks familiar. And I'd like to support people that are connected with her. Plus, I really enjoy your live videos and learning about vocal techniques. That is so sweet, Dave. Yeah, I think I recognize your name from her Facebook page. And thanks so much for supporting her. I'm actually, you'll be interested in this. I just did an interview with her, a pretty extensive interview. We edited it down to I think 15 minutes, but it was like a half hour long. And we're going to be releasing that soon on the channel because there's been a lot of people interested in the behind the scenes of training Angelica. And I, of course, want to do anything to help give her more exposure and boost her publicity. Not that she needs it. She's doing great. But, anything I can do to help. So thank you so much for joining the live today. Nice to meet you. And thank you so much for supporting her. She's so great. Hey, Walter. Good to see you. Andrew Martin. Let's see what your question is, Andrew. How would you heal a damaged voice short term? Does stuff like tea and honey really help? So here's the deal. When you feel like you have a damaged voice, you need to know what type of damage you have. So if you're sure that it's damaged, how are you sure? Have you gone to an ENT? Have they done a stroboscopy? Scope your throat, if not, then you probably want to do that because there is a medium for which damage is measured, and you can't treat something that you don't know the severity of, right? So that would be the first step I would take for sure is if you know your voice is damaged, how do you know it? If you're just thinking it is, well, you need to go to a professional, and I'm not a doctor, so you need to go to an ENT to get a stroboscopy done and find out if it actually is damaged or if it's just really fatigued or if you need some speech therapy if you're speaking wrong, and that is the culprit for making your voice feel heavy or low or constantly fatigued or damaged. And then to address the stuff like tea and honey, here's the thing about tea and honey. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you drink something, it doesn't actually like touch your vocal cords. Okay, it goes through your windpipe down into your body, and so the thing is, air and steam actually are what absorb into your vocal cords. So if I drink this, I may feel like something went through my throat because it did, but my cords, in order to swallow, in order to ingest that, they have to be open, and then there's a point where they close really quick. But it's not a long enough thing for it to actually do much or anything for your vocal cords. So drinking water is great because it hydrates your whole body, and in turn it hydrates your vocal cords, right? Because it's soft tissue. But the thing that's a really great thing to do is to vocal steam. And I don't have my steamer out with me, but they even have wireless ones now. Angelica actually, her mom just got her one. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get one of those because I hate being plugged into a wall. But they have these steamers now that help you to walk around even and just steam your voice. Now, when you steam, I don't recommend making any sound or talking, especially not whispering, for 20 minutes after, because the steam is hot and it really kind of swells your cords. Kind of like think of like a tight piece of cotton ball, and then when you put it down in a room full of steam, it like expands and swells. That's what your cords do. And you don't want to try to phonate and make a lot of sound during that time when they're swollen, because it kind of mimics inflammation, but it's in a good way because the cords are very supple and they're very moist from the steam. So don't talk, don't whisper, don't do anything for about 20 minutes. Let them cool down and let that swelling go down. But steam is really, really good for your voice. Now, a lot of people think, oh, well, okay, I'll like one up that and I'll put like menthol in it and make it even better. Don't put menthol in your steam. Just regular water in your steam is fine. Now, here's a trick. It could totally be placebo. I don't know, because it is homeopathic. But when I'm in a really big bind, like super, super, super sick, and I have to sing. Like this happened to me on X Factor, day 3 of boot camp, when I got literally like 4 hours of sleep in 3 days. No sleep's my kryptonite. And so by day 3, I was like, great, I have to sing today. And my voice is completely toast. Like I can't even get sound out to speak. I steamed, but instead of with water, I steamed with throat coat tea. And I let the steam of the throat coat tea go into me for like 20 minutes. And I was able to get sound out. I didn't speak 20 minutes after. I did really good vocal therapeutic exercises like trills and lip trills, tongue trills, and I was able to get it done that day. So you may try that, but no menthol, nothing drying to your voice. Okay, that was a good question though. Let's see. What else? Okay. I just put Omega in timeout because he's not nice today. All right, so let's see. Have you ever considered reacting to an average singer rather than pros? So you could do point out issues that might be common with beginning singers. I don't know how to block Omega right now, but I definitely put him in timeout, and I'll just keep doing that. But please report him. Anybody that's like that, we don't do that on this page. So okay, Moody. Yes. So here's what I do. When I do Insta-Reactions, which I can't do this live today long because I have to get to some Insta-Reactions. I'm kind of getting behind on them. But Insta-Reactions are a place for that, where I react to singers that are not pros. Okay. It's not like the reaction videos that you see on the YouTube channel that are like, that have millions of views and things like that. But anybody can be reacted to via Insta-Reactions. And so Moody, if you'd like to hear yourself reacted to by me or one of my coaches, go to instareactions.com. It's also in the description box below. And if you go to our IG TV page, like Instagram, and go to IGTV, Tara Simon Studios, you'll see us react to average regular singers just like you who have opted to get an Insta reaction. That's becoming very popular. And some people prefer that we not post it on Instagram. They want us to just email it to them privately. So that's why you won't probably see so many on IGTV, because a lot of beginners, they're like, oh, I don't want everybody to hear me. So just email it to me, and we do. So it's private. And if they want to put it on their page, they can. But we only put it on our IG if they've given us permission and then they're okay with us sharing. That's a great way way. And of course, like I said, when we roll out Sing Better in Seconds, you're going to hear regular average people that I'm giving tips and tricks to. And you're also going to hear the improvement like right then and there. And then the tutorial videos as well should be helpful. So stay tuned for that. If you don't have already, click the notifications button so that you have notifications for when we release new videos. Okay. What else? Celine, why do recordings sound so weird? I don't know what you're asking. Recordings like to what? Let's see. Oh, thank you, Tat Boy. Your reaction videos are the best. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're so welcome, Moody. Absolutely. How do you sing a song you love but cannot truly connect with the lyrics? Ooh, tough one. All right. So here's the deal. I was trained in acting as well, and I loved my acting coach in high school. He made such a difference in my life. His name was Mr. Sims. And the thing about acting a song that you love to sing is this. If you can connect to the melody, you can connect to the lyrics in some way. Even if you say that you can't, you cannot truly connect with the lyrics. Well, I would do this, and this is what I say to a lot of my students. Yeah, you didn't write the song, so you may not deeply connect with it. But if you write down the main emotion that that song is trying to convey, I guarantee you can relate in some way. And so what you do then is that let's say you really love the song, I don't know, Jennifer Hudson's "And I'm Telling You." Okay, so you're wanting to sing her song, but you didn't write it, and you've never been in a situation before where someone's leaving you. Fine. But the main point of the song is actually determination. She's not going anywhere because she realizes that there's value in what she sees, and he can try to walk away, but she's staying right here. And everybody can relate to grit and determination and stubbornness. And everybody can relate to wanting something really bad and it being just out of their reach, and they're just going to keep pushing harder and harder to get it. So you don't even have to be thinking about a man leaving you if you're a woman, or trying to like completely copy the context of what Jennifer is singing about. You can think of, I really want to get into this college, and it has been so hard trying to get into this college, but I am not giving up. And so when you sing, and I am telling you, I'm not going, it can be full of grit and determination. And I'm not thinking about a man at all. I'm thinking about, I'm going to write that essay. I'm going to get into college. It's going to be great. No matter what, they're not going to stop me, right? That's what I mean. So you transfer the meaning of the lyrics into something that you can relate to, something that did happen in your life or is happening in your life, so that it's believable. Okay? All right. Let's see. Hello, Tara. How are you doing today? I'm great, Julia. How are you? Let's see. William, agree. Songs or stories when singing as when reading, you should find the emotions that match the story. Yep, for sure. Let's see. How do I know, Zalia, how do I know when I've reached the end of my chest voice range and I'm straining my voice instead? Okay, so when you feel that you are, when you feel like you are straining, okay, you just simply feel this tension, this pulling here that's beyond something that you can fix at that point. So if it's a sharp shooting pain across or down your cords, stop. That's not good. If it feels like you are lifting weights, right, and you're just really like tapping it, you're like, oh, it's so hard to get one more rep in, that's okay. That's you're building stamina, you're building strength in your voice, right? That's okay. But usually for girls, I'll say it's anywhere between like B and D, that B5, D5 kind of range that you're starting to tap out. And if you have a higher voice, it could be like D sharp E. But the C through E is like the money note section, right? And so if you are glad someone noticed my presence. My own girlfriend doesn't even know I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm busy talking. Hello, welcome, Kupani. Totally know you're late. That's why. Shame on you. So I would say that if you're stretching up too high to where there's pain, you need to stop. But when you're doing range expansion, you can do exercises that actually help that. You tap the top and then you get back off it. You don't have to start it and sustain it for a long time. Just tap it, get back off. It's just like stretching a little rubber band, little bits at a time to loosen up that tension. Mango Jackfruit, who inspired you to pursue a career as a vocal coach? I'm running on Cuban time, I'm not late. Yeah, whatever. Who inspired me to pursue a career as a vocal coach? Well, I am not going to go through the whole story because it makes me cry every time. But one of my students, my former students, who actually passed away, his name's Peter Rose. And before him, I had no intentions of living my life helping others to sing. And my goal was to, pursue my career as a singer. And Peter changed my heart and changed my life. And I realized the value in reaching one, teaching one, so to speak. And he just was so inspiring to me. He was such a hard little worker, so wonderful, and really just God used him to change my heart. So he is the person, that little 10-year-old boy who played the piano, who really is one of the big reasons why I coach. Let's see. Matthew Wilson, why do you think so many popular male singers are high tenors, countertenors? Definitely makes singing most current songs difficult for baritones and most normal tenors. Yes, it's true. I would definitely blame thank you, Dave. I would definitely blame the radio and us for that, because, think about who buys records. It's really like the teens and the young adults, and, they're enthralled with this light, girly, high voice with guys. It's a fad. It's been going, it started with Michael Jackson, really, and it's been going on since then. Think of Michael Jackson, then Prince, then Justin Timberlake, and Bruno Mars, and all these dudes that just sing super high. And then you've got it in Broadway too. You've got songs like "Waving Through a Window" on Broadway, and it's really started before that, way back when, with "Corners of the Sky," and songs like "In Pippin" and things like that. So it goes back and forth, the trend in waves. I think it sometimes just takes one or two people that excel in a different register to make it trendy again. I think Avi Kaplan from Pentatonics going out on his own and releasing things is really kind of a cool thing, because maybe singers like him and singers like Home Free, like the bass and baritone and Home Free, will make it more popular, so that there's more roles written, there's more songs written, more exposure given for singers like that. But right now, yeah, you're right. It is very high tenor driven, and it's just is what it is right now. It's like fashion, things go in and out of style. That's just where we are right now. Okay, whatever. What else? Peric. Hi. I have some funny question for you. Are you ticklish on your feet? That's a weird question. I'm not answering it. Can you help me understand Cher's voice? Cher is one of my few singers who completely mystifies me. I'm not sure why she mystifies you. So Cher has an interesting timbre. I would say that she's got almost like an affected sounding voice. She also, in all of her latest recording, is very, very heavy on the auto-tune. And I'm not hating on that. It's definitely a stylistic choice. In fact, in the new song I'm releasing, because of the style of the song, I do use auto-tune. Not because I need it, but because it sounds better with that effect on the voice, right? So there are songs that warrant that. And her style now, she hasn't released anything really recently, but her style and what she has released as of the most recent thing, it's indicative towards that. So that's okay. But the natural timbre of her voice is very alto. She doesn't have a very big range. And I would say she probably got thicker vocal cords. That there's a very deep, wolfy sound to her voice. And I don't think she's trying for that. I just think that's how God made her. Let's see, what else? I'm going to answer a couple more questions, guys, and then I got to hop on these Insta-Reactions today. Andrew Lou, what are your thoughts on lifting your head when you're going for a high note? So I'm not a fan of this when you're going for anything high, because thanks, Ong, Peter, appreciate you. Because really what you're wanting to do is counterbalance what you're doing vocally. So if you're going high vocally, you want to think low, deep, thick. You don't want to do this either, but you do want to like get your power from the ground, bend your legs, use your abs and your core, and get the sound out and forward and in an arcing way, kind of on the way down, not up, because it's just so easy to do that, and that makes the sound kinked. It makes it thinner, which is no good. Like that's not a good combination when you're trying to hit a high note. So I honestly say down. Hey, Bowden, good to see you. Darren Rogers, could you teach anyone to sing? Yeah. Yeah. I say this all the time. 3 to 5% of the world's population is tone deaf. Those are people that cannot be helped just because of the lack of pitch recognition. They just simply don't have that connectivity in their brain. I've never met one person, though, in the thousands of people that I've coached that has that issue. So, yeah, I can. Madison, yes, I do coach people that are 12. What's my youngest student right now? Well, we accept 3 years old and up at the studio. And so I've coached students as young as 3, and my oldest student right now, I think, is 75. And I have a lot in between. So the whole gamut. Naman Kumar, are you a vocal coach? Really? Someone tell him. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, Jimmy Wise. Hi, Tara. Just want to say you've ruined me now. Sorry. I was watching a YouTube video of someone singing something and kept noticing how much they raise their shoulders when taking a breath. That's very funny. Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry, not sorry. You're welcome, Madison. Let's see. Please save your reaction requests for YouTube comments box, guys. Let's see what else. A couple more. Reaction police here. Thanks, Camille. That's funny. Silas Tibet. I think I might be tone deaf. How can I tell? If you go to the App Store and you go to Tone Deaf Test, it's free. You can diagnose yourself that way. And in my 8-week course, we actually do that as well. We haven't talked about that at all today, but if you guys are looking for training that's not one-on-one, something that you can kind of go at your own pace on, the 8-week course called Sing Smarter, Not Harder is for you. It's amazing. There's hundreds and hundreds of people who have been in it. Lots and lots of testimonials coming through now that I can't wait to share with you guys. But so many people going from good to great, getting such revelation in their voice and such clarity on what they're doing vocal production wise. So make sure that you check out Sing Smarter, Not Harder, the 8-week course. There is a link for that in the description box below as well. Okay. You couldn't find the app? Okay, well, I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, I don't know why you can't find it, but this is what it looks like right there. Okay. Tone deaf test. Purple background, white music note. Yeah. Emma, do you have any tips for warm-up songs? I don't use songs for warm-ups, Emma. I use actual vocal warm-ups that I've designed that are proprietary to me and my studio and my methodology to help you and any singer that I train and me warm up. And a lot of my warm-ups are intentional based on certain things that we're trying to get out. So for instance, if I'm singing a really big power belt song, I have exercises that I'll warm up to that are specific to helping me do that. If I'm singing a classical song, I have exercises that are specific to helping me warm up to do that. Okay. So it's kind of like being in a personal training session. If you know you're doing arms that day, you don't just warm up your legs, right? And so warming up to a song is better than not warming up at all, but it's not as good as intentionally warming up to the purpose and the hard parts in the song that you're trying to sing, that you're warming up for. I hope that makes sense. So listen, guys, I know this is a little bit shorter of one today, but I have to get to some Insta-Reactions. And if you want to be the next person that I'm doing an Insta-Reaction for, make sure you check out Insta-Reactions.com and the description box below. Make sure that you check out that 8-week course, guys. There is some seriously good information in there. It's basically like my reaction videos on steroids, in detail, in depth, and we cover so much in that course. So if you want to be a singer that goes from good to great and see amazing progress at your own pace from the comfort of your own home, whatever time zone you're in, sign up for Sing Smarter Not Harder. You get personal access to me. Thanks, Kubani Dolindo. Personal access to me in the course. You also get half off of lessons from me while you're in the 8-week course for the 8 weeks that you sign up. And of course, if you're looking for private lessons, you can email info@terrasimonstudios.com, and we'll be happy to help you there. Tammy will give you all the logistics about lessons there, okay? Thank you so much, guys. I'll be doing live next week as well. The same time, same place, Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you put it in your schedule. And make sure that you have, if you have any requests for reactions, that you comment in the YouTube comment sections of any of my videos. And I will see you guys later, okay? How about going from great to greatest? Greatest SS Googleplex. Absolutely. The best. The best. Amazing, huge, brilliant. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.